honestly. That's the only tank, or not tank, it's the only vehicle I actually just. No, it's because I'm busy playing tanks, so my mind is a bit.
Receiving?
Hey, Bill.
Hi. Is there a shortcut way of getting yourself back onto your main screen? Because I've just crashed again, trying to find my mouse floating around to get back onto the DCS screen, because I didn't get there in time, it crashed. So is there a way you can shortcut that and choose that screen immediately with one key?
Well, you would, if you've alt-tabbed away to do
What?
something, if you've alt-tabbed to go into another application, a single alt-tab tab will toggle the previous window you were in. So if you alt-tab down, alt-tab to back in there.
So that's what I'm saying, you've got an alt tab, you can't just have a key set up. Well, actually, I suppose I could. I could tell, provided it worked, I could tell
You could do
voice
an alt,
attack.
yeah, you could do an alt-tab. Okay, I was thinking you could do a button on your throttle or something. Oh my god, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, but an alt tab just gives you a selection of screens, doesn't it?
No, an alt-tab and hold will give you a selection. A brisk alt-tab release will toggle between your current and the previous window.
So, hang on, alt tab and hold. Hold it.
Alt-tab and hold will give you your list of open applications, and then you tab to go through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got to keep tabbing to get through it. You can't do it with one key.
No.
That's alright then.
So if you're in DCS and you want to tab to Word, for example, you alt-tab to bring up your list, and then Word might not be the first one in the list. So you might have to tab a couple of times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
that wouldn't be what I want.
Once you're in Word, and then you want to go back to DCS, a single alt-tab will toggle. It will flick back to your previous application.
Yeah, okay. What I'm saying is my cursor might be on one of my other two screens. And I've got to get it quickly back onto the DCS screen. One push. It can't do that.
You don't need the cursor back on.
I've got to click onto the DCS screen before I can control the plane.
No, all you need is the focus.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I need. Can I focus the DCS screen in one key?
Well, it'll be a alt-tab quick press, but it wouldn't be multiple presses. So you could map alt-tab, and it would toggle from your current application to the next one in the list. And because you started on DCS and then you went somewhere else, DCS is then moved to the second item in the list. So you're on Word. Word is now item 1. A single alt-tab will push you to DCS.
So you're basically saying alt-tab twice would do it?
No, once.
No, alt-tab once is only going to bring you a selection. You've then got to tab to what you want.
No, only when you hold the keys down. If you do a tap and release, it will switch.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Hold on.
Hang on a second. I just need to mute myself on stream just for a moment. Oh, Discord, sorry. Right, yeah, sorry, I got
No, that's
rated
not
on,
doing it.
on
It's not
Twitch, so I
working.
just needed to. Well, it would be it would need to. What does it? What have you told it to do? What is it doing?
I've hit Alt Tab whilst I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's lose focus. It's probably because I've got to focus on DCS. Hold on. Focus. Alt Tab brings up a selection, but then goes away when I let go of the Alt Tab.
That's right. So
Oh my
what you'd
word.
need to do is have your command do a key down on Alt, a key down on Tab, release Tab after like 0.025 of a second, then release Alt, and it would toggle back to the previous application.
I've got to switch away from DCS to start with, haven't I, for it to come back to that?
That's right. Yeah, but you're going to be anyway because you've already moved your mouse off the screen.
Yeah, I can't think what I'd moved it for. What had I moved it for? Oh, it's because I was coming into Discord. I clicked to get into Discord and then realised I was about to hit the ground. I needed to quickly, instantly almost, be on my DCS screen, so I crashed.
Right. I just need to go silent again just for a second. Okay.
Right, so that seems to work, but if I accidentally hit the Alt Tab again, obviously it takes me off the DCS screen. So I have to be really careful
right,
that I only hit it once. Not that I've got a key at the moment that I can do that with, that I can think of.
Yeah, have you got a spare button on your throttle
No.
that you're only going to hit in
It's got to be an unlocking key, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
I
no,
might
just
have
switch,
one. I might have one because there's a button I don't use. I've got a hat that's got 4 ways, but you can also press it into the centre. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I'd have to come out to set that up. I won't worry about it now.
There's a voice command.
If it works, I'll give it a try. I'll give that a try on voice attack. So for the sake of my viewer, bear in mind that I'm on the other screen at the moment. I'm going to make a command that should get me back onto the DCS screen once I've clicked onto something that's not the DCS screen. Well, I think I'm going to give up that idea. Okay, I think I've got it. Look, we'll see how well it works.
Okay, that's great.
There's a button on my other throttle which is never used because it's like out of the way, and that's kind of a good thing. So what I'm
Oh right, yeah, the split throttle thing. Yeah.
yeah. So I've set that up, when I pressed it, like when it says assign a key, I pressed it and it assigns shift or something, left shift or something like that. So I've now told the command when I press that button and send left shift, send the alt tab, and that did it.
Right, okay.
I'm currently on my DCS screen, moving my stick, it's fine. I click
Before
on...
you go any further though,
Yeah.
make sure you're not talking when you do that, because you'll be double pressing alt. So that might cause you a problem.
Yeah. So I've now clicked onto the DCS Discord screen. My stick isn't moving, obviously, because it hasn't got focus. I now hit the other button. Oh, well, it didn't work. Why would it not work? It did just now. Right, stick's moving. Clicked onto Discord. Stick's not moving. No, I just hit it and it's... No, it's not doing it. It didn't do it. Why did it do it just that once?
It's not got something held down or something, is it?
Not holding anything down, so if there's something held down I wouldn't know what it was.
Right. I mean, a software lock on a key.
I've got no idea.
From like talking whilst you're doing it or something.
No,
like
because I've released the talk key and then like consciously released it to use the same hand as my push to talk hand to go to the other throttle. Why would it have done it just that once? Worked okay. I'll check voice attack again.
Voice attack is probably going to be the one that's your point of failure, if nothing else. Oh no, it's a button on the joystick, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not using voice, it's using the button, so I just want to check that it's still doing what it's supposed to be doing. Well, I can see why it's happened.
Hypertext
What it's doing.
Hyper23 touch and go to say hello coming in via laxa_barasilicase. Hypertext hero.
Hypertext. Hello, hypertext. Thank you for being there. I'm just trying to sort something out. Speaking of Laxor now, I've found why it only worked once. Because when I do it, it actually ticks the box when I say. So it wants both of those things. I've got to say it and press the key.
Oh right.
Could try that. That's like a belt and braces if it does work that way. No, it can't work that way because it's not picking up my voice at the moment. For whatever reason. Oh no, it'd have to push 2 keys. It's got to push 2 keys. Right, so I've got to do the... nah, it's not going to work. I'll just have to fight it and try and get back to the screen when I need to get back there so I don't crash.
Can't remember how to drive this. Yeah, 51. Magnetos, aren't there? Magnetos, that's why. Can't remember where Magnetos are. Don't.
Magneto's, no, on P51.
Yeah, that's right, I found it. It's that positional switch, isn't it?
Can't
I've
remember.
broken something now. Try that again. Oh, come on. Why can't I start this?
Fuel on. You have to prime it.
Isn't it?
You have to kick the primer
Yeah,
pump for a little while.
Yeah, it's about 3 seconds or so, 5 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, I think about 3.
What's that one over there? Supercharge. Oh, fuel booster. I haven't turned that on. Put mine on. There we go. There you go, okay then. Okay, my mapping's working. Ah, I forgot to check for sheep or something.
when voice attack is working and picking up voice, I can use a voice command. Oh, that's working now.
Oh, that's good. Intermediates. No, not central. So the TF-51 has got a mapping for flaps down and a mapping for flaps up. And if you map them to obviously two different buttons, flaps down throws your flaps all the way down. Flaps up throws your flaps all the way up. But there's no way to get a mapping for the three or four intermediate settings between up and down.
I would have thought there'd be an incremental thing available. You push it a number of times, so it's incrementally up or incrementally down, and you push a button, a non-locking button.
Yeah. But there isn't. Because if I type in flaps in that search for a mapping, or if I can actually spell it. Yeah, flaps up, flaps down, listen. I can put flaps on an axis, which I don't have. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
I just got hit by a rocket. Blew me to bits. I survived. Yeah, I just got hit by a SAM or something.
It wasn't a
like
rocket.
that.
No, it wasn't a rocket
What
or a
was it?
SAM. It was the ZU-23s. So very nasty guns.
I'd say they're nasty. It's just as if I've been hit by a rocket.
Yeah, they're pretty accurate and vicious, those ones.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, what are these 4 tanks here? And then I went to turn around and take a look, and that's when they got me.
Yeah, those 4 tanks, they're friendly because they're the
right.
Leo 1A3s. They're supposed to be firing at the ZU-23s, but for some reason they don't.
Oh, okay.
So they spawn as a result of me doing it or someone doing a cargo drop in a clearing in Mozdok.
Okay.
and then they're supposed to engage the ZU-23s, but I don't know why they don't.
Okay, as a side note and unconnected, my OBS is showing as green live, drop frames 0 out of 104,000.
Yeah, that sounds like...
behaving okay. And it hasn't kicked me out the server, so seems to be okay.
Yeah, that's not a guarantee though, all things considered.
Oh no. No, but I mean for what it was doing before, it's fixed by comparison.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had to actually use the I'm calling it my focus button, so it puts focus back on the game. I had to use that in anger a second ago, but the trouble is I confused myself because I hit that button and then I grabbed the mouse instead of the joystick, so the plane could still crash because I've got my hand on the mouse.
Yeah. Am I clear runway?
Yeah, I haven't even started yet. I'm just in that process. Well, it looks as though I've got one viewer. Does anyone want to hang up as to who it is? I think I need to adjust my track IR camera.
John I Capat. It's only me nothing to get excited about LOL. How are you, Bill?
Yeah, hello, Jonica, but yeah, not bad. The stream is working okay now because I'm not getting these niggly internet issues. It's all spot on. It's really running nicely. I think, need to adjust my camera for my track IR because it gets to certain points and it's very iffy.
John I Capat. Stream looks good smooth at 1080.
That's good, thank you. I think I need to top the glass up as well because I haven't put anything in it at all yet.
John I Capat. If anything, the DCS sound could be lower compared to your speech.
Okay, I will do that. I'll bring it back a tad because I tried to bring it back too far and there's certain things in the aircraft that you don't hear.
John I Capat. Just little.
What's that like?
John I Capat. 5/5 good.
Roger that, thank you. For Axel's benefit, I'll just announce that I just seriously had to use my focus key, my focus command just then, and it did get me out of trouble. Not too soon either. I was very close. Of course, it has to bring up that splash screen, and then when that goes, then you've got control of the aircraft again. But I've got more of a chance that way than trying to chase the mouse around 3 screens.
Yeah. Well, have you, for the voice attack command, what's the time delay that you got for pressing the keys?
I think it was 400, but I can change that.
Oh, yeah, you better drop that down quite a lot. Because I mean, you can alt tab faster than you can see what's going on, and it still works.
Yeah, perhaps I'll look at that when I land. Perhaps I'll take a look at that. In fact, I might land now. I'm moving off the runway. Well, not off it, onto the hard shoulder.
Roger that. I think I've been pushing my luck with this aircraft.
In what way?
Well, I was flying under the power lines,
Right.
but I was flying under the power lines of the railway,
Okay.
not the pylons.
Yes.
Oh my word.
Oh dear. Oh my word, indeed. Right, I'm going to look at my voice attack.
Roger that.
Put it down to 200 milliseconds. I reckon I could bring it down to 100.
Yeah. I just managed what was quite a respectable landing, I think.
Good.
Not entirely sure I'm going to stop in time before the end of the runway, but the landing was alright.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Okay, so now since doing that, whether it's co-reserves or what, I don't know. When I put my flaps in a fully up position, it puts my mic on Discord.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
A great success!
Thank you, Undead. That wasn't a bad takeoff, actually. I remembered to.
Sorry, I wasn't
ease
watching.
off. No, it was, I remembered to ease the stick forward again. After
Oh, yeah.
keeping the stick back for the wheel lock.
Yeah, you have to ease it forward again. I did the same on the spit.
Right.
Forward, but back to normal, neutral.
Yeah.
Don't know what's causing this flaps thing, but now I have to put my flaps up and then pull my switch back to the neutral position, which isn't really a neutral position. It's like up, middle and down, I think. So on an aircraft that had more than one setting, I wouldn't be able to use the top setting because I'd be permanently transmitting. So that seems a bit too much of a coincidence. That's something that occurred there because of, unless if I get rid of, because I had a button press. Oh, it's alright, don't worry, I'm just talking to myself really.
Yeah, it's keying your mic still, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's putting an F in the chat.
Because of your flaps? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, it's sending F, isn't it? But why is F operating my push to talk in Discord?
F isn't, but your control is, your alt is. You might have got if you've been pressing these keys in combination with talking.
It means so it's locked it even though I'm not using it.
Possibly.
Well, I can get round it by simply not using the top area of the flaps button, but that's a pain. That's something I've always done, and it looks right
Yeah.
to me to do it. So something's changed. It might be okay perhaps the next time if it's a software lock or something. Then
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
it's
sometimes
gonna be okay next
just
time.
tapping the key again, like any of the control. If you can work out. Actually, no, 'cause if you're getting an F, it's not the.
No, that's right. It's putting an F for flaps,
Yeah.
and Shift
so it's
F
not
would be
the-
like flaps down or something. So it's putting an
Yeah.
F for flaps. That's fine, but why? That's only putting that in the chat because I've got the cursor on the chat.
Yeah.
Right, so that's what it's doing out there. But why is it making the push to talk respond to that? Have another look at me push to talk controls. Now, can you hear me?
Yep.
When you first go to voice and video, you get the option voice or push to talk. Below that, there's a shortcut, and that shortcut has got stuff in it. How do you completely clear that?
That is. Let me check on the other client so I don't break this one.
I tried to delete it, and it just substitutes all the other stuff with the delete key.
You can add like push to talk buttons to the keybind settings. Well, check your keybind settings for a start rather than that one. Just in
Yeah,
case you've got
okay.
So if you want to,
However, it might be okay now. Hold on.
okay. Although if
Yep,
you've got the
it's
keybind
okay.
screen
Whatever,
open,
whatever it was, it's okay now. Okay, so that's back to normal. Am I clear for takeoff?
Yep, all clear.
It's a pretty poor takeoff. I just realised I hadn't set my prop pitch fully forward for takeoff. When I was taking off, I had my prop pitch pulled back.
I've done that before. It does take off, but not necessarily with much power.
Yeah, you need more power, which I wasn't using. I was just using my normal like memory, muscle memory of. Hey?
But you came off your push to talk there. Just to
Oh, okay. I've got to turn you up again. You're very quiet again. My sound isn't all that up. I won't do. I'm not going to turn you up just yet, though. Oops. Hello, well,
Well, shucky darn, salutations there, Bill. How you doing?
yeah.
Hey,
Well, howdy, Paul. Long time no see.
uh-huh.
That's reminded me I was going to get a pint of Guinness.
Oh, hell no. More like, that reminds me I was gonna throw up.
I've seen the picture of how to do that. Thank you for the instructional picture.
Hey, I got you. No problem.
Yeah, it didn't affect my breakfast at all.
Are you flying tonight? Warhawk?
Oh, well, first off, I said in your chat that I was gonna join.
Did you? I did not see that.
I did.
Okay, I'm stepping into the naffy for a pint for a minute. I'll be back.
Roger.
Got some new toys. Got some
What are you
new
buying?
toys.
Look, I've already had Rock's face in chat telling me he's spent an extortionate amount of money on Verpal helicopter controls.
See, I thought about that, but
what the hell are you spending?
I see. What I did was I bought a whole separate chair for the helicopter setup. I'm kidding. Fuck that.
Separate computer, separate screen.
Yeah, separate computer.
No.
Actually, I just bought a whole new house. Actually.
Yeah, just keep it all completely segregated.
Yeah, I couldn't dare have a rotorcraft set up next to a fixed wing. It just made me nauseous. It's like I was drinking Guinness.
Apache. Not even for the Apache. Oh, that silenced him.
Wait, what do you mean? Not even for the Apache? Like not even getting the collector or collective for the Apache? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, man.
I thought about it. I had to look and see if this chair, these mounts are compatible with that mount.
Right. Well, you wouldn't want the collective in that position.
Milwaukee from the Detroit Ravens, Iron Sheep Canadian motherfucker needs to go back to sipping his maple syrup that you can get anywhere in the country and eating poutine. But I had it with this damn malarkey.
What you said, malarkey?
Malarkey. One, two, video. Oh wow, I'm pinging pretty good to this server today.
What you sitting at?
106 on the main menu anyway.
They must have polished up the copper over the week.
Yeah, might as well move this server out to Milwaukee.
You have to speak to Rog about that. I don't know what his thoughts, what his feelings are towards moving to another country. He keeps the server on to keep his house warm.
Is that right? I believe that in some regards. This 3090 runs hot.
No, it's not. It's only I think it's a rack mount U2 server. Look at that, dropping names again. So hang on. What is it that you bought then? What is your new toy?
Just some aircraft. I didn't buy anything hardware wise.
Right. Okay.
I was debating on if I could even possibly justify the $2,000 expense for a I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's the Finnish VR headset that is the best on the consumer market, but it's $2,000. Varho or Varjo.
That's not a consumer price.
It's not, but it's an enthusiast consumer price. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Varjo, yeah. Yo, Huggies, if you work for Varjo, hook me up. And Mr. Iron Sheep, I'm talking to your stream, by the way, through your Discord. Hope you don't mind. But, you know, I have a 3090. It would be a shame not to have the best VR headset for it. But...
Oh, yeah, it would be a crying shame.
Yeah, I agree. But at this time, unless this bonus that I'm getting is like $2,000, it ain't happening. I cannot justify $2K for something that I would use moderately. Like right now, I don't use the VR headset when I'm streaming, and I use it for other things, but that sounds a little nefarious. I use it for like Beat Saber, basically, for example. Saber and some beat.
Sitting there with a G2 headset, a 3090, a 12 whatever it is series Intel CPUs.
You
I
got no
mainly
problem,
just
mate.
use it for the Beat Saber. So what the hell, man?
Are you making fun of my Canadian accent, eh? All right. I officially own the Spitfire.
You officially own the Spitfire as opposed
I
to unofficially
officially-
stealing it.
I never stole it. I think I had it in a trial, but
Yeah.
I own the Spitfire now.
And where are you?
I'm in
Yeah, why don't you-
Wisconsin.
No.
In game, I
Why
did
not?
not choose a slot yet. Relax, Bill.
Wow.
Give me a
Okay.
second to breathe my air.
All I'm hearing is
Oh, that
excuses.
plane sounds beautiful. It sounded like a.
It does.
That was no Spitfire. That sounded almost American, but it sounded like a mosquito.
It was a mosquito.
Oh, perfect
Gorgeous.
time.
Mission
Perfect timing.
restart.
Perfect timing. Yeah.
It doesn't take
Yo,
that
Iron
long
Sheep,
to
why
start.
don't you load up? Get in game.
Because he hasn't run DCS for several weeks, and he's now faced with an 18 gig download
Well,
that he
get
has to pull
cracked
down
on.
on a damp piece of string
Who that?
because he didn't start it up when he got
Oh
up
my
this
gosh!
morning.
Imagine not
Sheep.
being on fiber.
Who's that? Who's got a download?
Sheep.
Oh, right.
Did you just DC? Oh, the server reset.
Yeah.
Golly.
Perfect timing.
No, that's too much.